What up, guys? CP the Tool Addict here. Man, I know this is gonna be a real serious video here, guys. I don't want to really get too much off topic here of being, too jokey or whatnot. This is a pretty serious topic for me right now. And I know, and this isn't what I really talk about on my channel a lot, because I don't like to mix, pleasure with business, or, vice versa. I mean, technically, I'm talking about tools. It's not really business, but that's a trade. But when I talk about pleasure, that's firearm safety. That is a very important topic to me. And I was having a discussion with some of my friends, and we all had the same consensus right now that there's a lot of people out here buying firearms who are scared. I probably got new viewers, old viewers that are scared buying firearms, and it's alarming. It really is. Now, I'm not here to teach you how to shoot or whatnot. I would if you were close. I would definitely take you out, give you advice, and I'm more than willing to answer any questions that I can. But in the sport that I shoot in, USPSA, it is very, very, very important, firearm safety. And a lot of people actually try to take that for granted, and they don't like shooting USPSA because we are so safety conscientious in the sport. Firearm safety is super, super, super important, guys. It is absolutely the utmost. Responsibility is priority one, without a doubt. And I am super responsible when it comes to firearms. I just want to kind of run over a few things, real quick, for any of you guys that are new firearms owners. The first thing you always do, and every time you handle a firearm, is check it to make sure it's safe. You see that? You can see daylight through there. It's clear. That is a huge thing. Never pick up a gun with the hammer cocked back, or if it's got a striker indicator on it, and instantly point it at somebody. Never, ever, ever, ever do that. These things are they're non-negotiable in my world. If you're a friend of mine, you never point a weapon at anybody. These things, firearms come with the utmost responsibility, guys. And with all this going on, with all this flu frenzy going on, it is just, I can't tell you how important it is that you guys maintain your head on a swivel and just not lose your mind. If something were to the crisis were to really, get worse, and people are scared and start, running out of food and stuff like that. Let's say worst case scenario, and I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theorist because I have the positive outlook on it, but buying a firearm is not going to save your life. I'll just tell you that right now. Buying a firearm is not going to save your life. That's not going to make you safe. That's just the long and short of it. Being smart is what's going to keep you safe. Okay, distancing yourself from any type of trouble, any type of issues is going to make you safe. 100% all the time. Keeping yourself away from any type of, your best defense is always being defensive. Period. It's not going out and defending yourself. Defending yourself is the last option. Okay? Being defensive is your best option. Staying home, staying away from anything. If there's something going on and there's some kind of issues, if you get into a situation, back away. Get away. Get out of there. Okay? That's always your best defense. I am very confident with a firearm, but I am also very scared. Okay? The last thing I ever want to have to do is defend myself. That is the 100%. No matter how good I am or how good I am not. I'm not out there to try to get in a gunfight. That's not my goal, okay? This is a last resort option, period. End of story. That should be everybody's. This should be the end of the line option at all costs, okay? Taking a human's life is not something you want to be involved with, okay? I'm telling you right now. It's not something you want to deal with, okay? Not that I've been in that situation, but I've been in situations before, okay? Don't let people misconceive anything about it, okay? You know, police officers, military, everything, you know, everybody's been in different situations, but when it comes down to firearm safety and being responsible with firearms, you have to be responsible at all costs, okay? Now, I just want to run over some basic stuff. You know, when you see a firearm with a magazine in the gun and the hammer's cocked back, you need to assume it's loaded, okay? And you need to chamber check it. And that requires you to run the slide. If you do not know how to operate the firearm, and then the hammer needs to be dropped safely. If you do not know how to operate a firearm, chances are you shouldn't have it. You need to get information, find somebody who is qualified to train you, find somebody who can help you out with that. Don't let your ego get in the way, guys. This isn't about who's better. This isn't about who has the most. This isn't about knowledge. This is about pure responsibility, okay? That's all this is about. And I have to give this PSA. This public service announcement for me is something that means a ton to me for the firearms community, for, you know, all firearms owners across the United States, and for all of our safety. This can get out of hand real fast, okay? And there's an alarming amount of new gun owners buying guns right now because they think that's going to keep them safe, and that's absolutely not the case, okay? If you don't know how to operate a firearm completely and confidently, then you shouldn't own one. That's my view on it. I'm not a liberal on it. I'm just telling you the facts. It is a huge responsibility, and I want anybody that's going to be shooting a firearm around me to understand what they're doing and know what they're doing and feel confident, and that's all there is to it. That is 100% my view on it. You can grow up, you know, hunting squirrels all your life. That doesn't mean that you're confident with a pistol. It's a different type of platform, whatever, okay? I don't care. This isn't about me bagging on you. Knowledge is power, always, okay? So get the information that you need, get the confidence that you need, and get somebody to help you out. Ask questions. Go to find somebody that's a local firearms instructor that is reputable, okay? Not just anybody, okay? Your buddy who's you know, he shoots every once in a while. You need to get somebody that's reputable. I promise you. You know, there's guys out there that will help you. Right now in this situation, I think there's plenty of people that will help you, okay? And I'm taking the risk of even putting this video up to, you know, that YouTube will take it down. But I have to give this PSA because it is a responsible thing as me, as a responsible gun owner, and somebody who supports firearms. I want everybody to know. You know, I hope that no subscribers find this offensive, but it's the truth, okay? That's all there is to it. There is nothing that's more important to me than firearm safety. Hands down. I have a strict policy when I have somebody going out with me, a new shooter going out with me, okay? You never, ever, ever load the gun and put it in a holster. That is how it is, okay? Until I feel comfortable with you and you handling the firearm, there's no way you're going to load that and put it in your holster without me training you how to do it. You know, most guys probably would say, well, I've been in the military, CP, and this and that. I don't care. I've seen guys that have been in the military, got out, and went and shot themselves in the foot, okay? Being cocky, being arrogant, and having a big ego, this is no place for it. I can tell you that right now. I have almost 10 years experience in competition shooting, and I have literally shot dozens of rounds, and I can tell you since day one, I felt like I was confident when I got my firearm, and I was like that guy that said, oh, this isn't. But after going through the training and being safe for years, my views have definitely changed, and I felt like an idiot, okay? And there's still things that I can learn, okay? There's still things. I'm still timid when it comes to certain firearms because I don't know how they operate, and I've never functioned them. So when I get a new firearm, I will literally hand the reins over and let somebody who is more experienced show me what I need to do. And that is all that I'm asking. Is that if you are not completely confident and you own a firearm, then you need to get the kind of help that keeps you responsible. You know, like I said, being defensive is your best defense. You know, not defending yourself. Being defensive. Get away from a situation. If anything comes up, leave. Get out of there. You know, do not pull a firearm and use it on anybody, ever. That is 100% the last offense. That's all I'm saying. I just want to put this out there because I've noticed I'm getting tons and tons of questions from people about wanting to buy new firearms on my social media accounts. And I just have to say, whoa. You know, and one person did get upset with me when I said, you need to find an instructor first. Come back and talk to me after you have found out what works for you. Because, you know what? Having the right firearm, you know, being able to handle it the way you handle it, and to be able the way to hold it the way you need to hold it, knowing how to function it, you know, malfunction test it, or malfunction it, clearing malfunctions, excuse me. All those things are super important, okay? You can get yourself into a world of problems by not knowing how. This is just no different than knowing how to use a tool to work on a car, okay? Except for it's deadly, okay? You need to know what you're doing. You know, you don't grab a diagnostic scan tool if you don't know what you're doing. This is the same situation, guys. If you're not going to go out and buy a $2,500 scan tool because you don't know how to use it, then you shouldn't be going out to buy a firearm. Just because you think you can shoot, take your ego out of it. I'm asking you. I am begging you. It's not me being a dick. I support firearms. But safety I support first. I support safety way before I do the firearms. Being safe is 100% the best way. That's all there is to it. I appreciate you guys watching. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe always. Please ring that bell for notifications so you can get videos. This is just something that I had to put out there now. It's a completely different topic than what I normally talk about. This is something that I definitely is near and dear to my heart, and it's definitely something that's concerning to me. And I'm just doing my part as a firearms community person to help you guys out. So, thanks for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.